What are we doing? Oh, I'm gonna hit this switch. Oh no, it didn't work.
I forgot I locked it. Whoops. Just punch off the locks with your meat hooks. That's moon for hands.
That's moon for hands, guys. Remember that. There we go.
Did we do
Kragan,
it?
can you please? All right, there we go.
Could you please?
Could you not? All right, we in.
Would you kindly?
Kill all those baddies for me too. Not excited about being mauled again.
This chasm we're like right next to, not specifically the one in this room, but just like that river of lava. I think that is where I've died the most times in this game of anything.
Great for breathing, jumping, and
Just trying to jump over it with a vehicle to like do like some quests. It's the most aggravating thing.
his name's Deadlift. He's nearby and he's an arsehole.
The driving in this game was always the worst, honestly.
It is the worst. Just because it's paired with like instant death drops.
Me and I'll repair it for you.
Oh yeah.
It's not a fun combo. Instant death in general, not recipe for fun.
Definitely not. Thanks, 2K. You did it.
Did I not get my oxygen pack?
Here we go. Incoming.
There we go.
Leads a band of scavengers. Scavs.
Are we picking up side quest? Yes?
Sure.
Maybe? No? I love the running Zarpedon joke. Whoa, Lord!
Big one?
Hello, Kragan friend.
Oh, it's flying. Did you ever beat the giant Krogan boss, like who lives underneath her house?
Oh, yeah!
That guy's
Great
really easy
farming.
to yeah.
They sell like hotcakes on the black market, and I've already run out.
He wasn't much to sneeze at, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Even once, like, well, no, I lie. There was a really big spike once, like, True Vault Hunter and all that came out.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold V to present a contract. If an ally signs the contract by melee attacking me, then you become my servant and I become your master. You deal increased gun damage, and your servant gains increased shield capacity while the contract is in effect. The contract is terminated only upon the death of either party. You can only be involved in a single contract at a time, and may not offer a new contract while bound to a pre-existing contract. Okay. Before reading that, I was wondering if we'd both been the Baroness, if we could have been in each other's contracts, because that would have been hilarious.
I want to say that no, I guess not. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong button. And I'm stuck in the air for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. There's nothing. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
I didn't see anything. I don't see like an indication buff, but we'll assume it's in fact.
It'll come and go. It'll
Cool.
like flash off to the side and be like, I'm still here, and then it'll disappear, and you'll wonder if it wore off or something.
Sign it in blood.
Yes.
What's your favorite? I'm asking a lot of questions. What's your favorite contract from a movie? Obviously, like Little Mermaid's pretty strong contender.
Actually, I was about to say that's my favorite scene. That's my favorite contract because of the scene.
It's got a good musical number. I guess a lot of Disney movies involve contracts, don't they? Like Princess and the Frog has a contract.
True.
I guess the other ones involve verbal contracts. Like,
which are the worst kind, because it's like I can change the stipulations whenever I feel like it.
yeah.
Nobody
Genie
wrote
has his own
anything
little
down.
contract deal going on with himself.
Oh yeah.
What are we
Genie.
doing? Head to the jump pad. Oh yes. These jumping things.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the basketball one? That was the worst.
Oh, it was the worst to do, but it had the best payoff.
That's true. Why did they make the contract blank? That's so random. It's like, of all the UI
I mean, they
things
could
you
have
do.
just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make
they
it like a
could've
little
just put, like,
buff
a little
above the
static
health bar,
ones.
like every other thing.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. I don't know what they were thinking.
DLC is an
They were in a
afterthought.
rush. Is that the only DLC? I think that's all that's coming out for it, right? Like this project is closed. Like they're done.
Probably true. I haven't heard about anything else, which means it's very underwhelming compared to the other projects.
Mm-hmm. It's very underwhelming considering the amount of money you had to spend too.
I actually, how much was this the same amount of money for this DLC as the other ones?
Yeah, well, if you take into consideration the season pass, which was I think $29, $30.
Oh wow, that's a huge ripoff.
And then the initial game itself was still $60. So if you bought it at the beginning. Oh, nice one.
It's just a shotgun. It's like, hit it, hit it, hit it.
Hit everything, please.
Please. I actually fortunately didn't have to buy this DLC because I was at the 2K panel at PAX, so they gave it to everybody in the audience.
Oh my god. We are not friends anymore.
I mean, that's the only
this
reason.
Friendship is over.
That's the only reason I go to the 2K panel is because they buy it. They buy my loyalty.
Hey, you know what? That's the quickest way to your consumer's heart. Just pay them off.
I mean, it's like all those comments on YouTube. Sub me, I'll sub you back. Kind of bullshit.
Oh man. Yeah, but at least this way you get some kind of substance.
That's
you
true.
Get something back
Yeah.
instead of just sub for sub.
I've actually been marking those as spam lately. I'm just fed up.
Turn on the printer. I go.
I like your run. It's very Bionic Man.
Like swish, swish.
Lovely stuff. Come on back.
Damn it, Janie.
We should just split up. That way we can just like go back and forth instantly.
Probably. Oh, which Oz kit do I want?
Job for you if you got him. Deadlift, that guy I asked you to kill, just ordered a bunch of inspirational posters.
Healing? Yes, probably. The way that I play.
Sustain.
And put them up everywhere. Here, take the
Did I get the heal kit? I did get the heal kit. I'm gonna go with, but oh, they both have red text. I don't know what the red text means. Increases gun damage while airborne. I don't care. Healing seems nice. Max slam damage is the same. Yeah, I'm gonna go with healing just because airborne damage is something I don't care about at all.
Yeah, unless you're constantly flying around.
Yep.
Gun damage. Okay, which tree am I gonna go down first? I think I'll take. Let's do the Invictus. Let's do the green tree first.
Invictus.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Yields.
Taking a clipboard. Yoink.
Hi,
Oh, it's
Janie.
like-
Give it to me.
to get that delivery confirmation signed before you
Put it in my hand.
Do we have vehicle yet?
You know? Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, we don't have vehicle yet.
Just like a cold blue screen to indicate that you have nothing available. Just no love.
Do we have the mission to do it?
I don't even remember when it comes about. Man, I am uninformative at best.
At least you're not like sucking knowledge from me. Like disinformative. You could be lying to me.
Just take everything from you.
Yeah.
And this. Oh,
I think shotguns
Hello,
are
Dragon
super
friend.
stronger. Actually, it's funny. I say I say Torg is weak in this game because things are bigger. Areas are bigger. But then I also say that shotguns are stronger because so often you're just like butt slamming and shotgunning things at melee range. So that's I don't know what I think anymore.
I'm trying to remember how to do the thing.
Oh, you crouch in the
There
air.
we go. There we go. When you have tiny hands and you try to do thing on a keyboard, you're like, well, I guess I can just quit now with my tiny
Is
fingers.
this lava instant
No.
death? I'll risk it.
Goodbye, friend.
I made it.
Oh, Jesus. I follow you. Whee.
It's close.
Oh, God.
Sphincter clenched.
That's this entire game. Is just a clenched sphincter constantly.
Did you do the side mission in this game that ends with like Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah.
And it's something you can just like jump off with him and he just like face plants into the dirt.
It's hilarious because every time you go back, he's just chilling there.
Yes.
Like he's just like he does it over and over again. It's the saddest and most hilarious thing ever.
What would a Borderlands MMO have? I'm thinking now like Borderlands MMO would be like Monster Hunter. You just go to different planets and try to like open different vaults, kind of.
Yeah, like there wasn't. I didn't see a lot of detail. I did see the classes, which of course it was a siren, a berserker, a soldier, and an assassin. And and it looked pretty cool. It looked really cool, honestly, but I just don't know what the story was or if they'd gotten that far other than just the aesthetics.
Yeah. It's hard to do this kind of story as an MMO, because it's kind of like, what was the Skyrim MMO? Whatever it was called. Elder Scrolls Online. It's hard to do a game, because like here we're like, the Vault Hunters, there's not that many of us. And you make it an MMO, and it's like, there's actually more of us than anything else in this game.
Especially with like the whole siren thing. There can only be so many sirens in the known universe.
Yeah.
And it's like there's thousands of them all of a sudden.
Yeah, I can get over it, but it still bothers me a little bit in most things.
Oh yeah. I guess it falls into the same trope of like, you're the chosen one.
Exactly.
So I guess it's okay.
That was Skyrim's problem. It's like, you're the chosen one, only you can save us. Like me or the 20 people standing around us talking to the same NPC, maybe?
Me or my party of 12.
Yeah.
Like...
at least Trio Saviors is like, you are one of the guys. It's like, you're supposed to be a group of you.
There you go.
Who all have like a prophetic dream or something like that.
Well, it's like Final Fantasy, Warrior of the Crystal.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like, one of my favorite aspects of this game from like a mechanic standpoint is I really, really like badass rank. I like the idea that playthroughs can slightly affect my later playthroughs. Like I'm leveling up my account.
Over. And it's weird too, because it's like if you build a character that's strictly melee and you're putting all that melee stuff, then you go to another character that is
Yes.
not, and you're like, well,
I'll do it anyway.
it's fine. Everything is fine.
My siren just punches really hard, okay?
Don't judge her. She's very self-conscious about it.
I do like how unique all of the melee attacks are in the various games.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wish they were actually different. I don't have a sniper rifle. That makes me sad.
It's a butt slam.
The butt slam. That reminds me of a Family Guy sketch. It's like a radio show. It's like, you're listening to Weenie and the Butt, and you've just been butt slapped.
Oh god. Dude, I haven't seen Family Guy in 1,000 years. I don't watch TV anymore. I've just stopped.
I don't own a TV.
Neither. Well, I do, but it's a monitor
For your
now.
console. That makes sense.
So I just don't.
Assault rifles.
I just stopped watching TV.
So you
I don't
don't-
know, like
You don't watch shows either, like not on a TV? You just don't watch stuff?
well, it depends.
You watch
I'm
the internet.
really hard pressed to sit down and watch something.
Sure, that's totally fair.
Like I think the last thing I saw, like as far as a series was concerned, was like One Punch Man.
I think that's actually one reason why I appreciate anime so much, is because I watch it with subtitles, so it forces me to focus on it and not multitask.
There you go.
So I watch a fair number of things multitasking, which is to say I don't watch that much, or I don't absorb anything, basically.
Then you have to watch it again, and you're like, I don't remember any of this.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Like, I watched most of The Flash,
He's got the package?
but I don't remember too much about it.
Guy's an asshole.
How? Oh, I was about to ask you, how is it? But then you're like, you immediately said, I don't remember.
I remember my impression of it. So it's good. It's definitely way better than I thought it would be. It's a little cheesy. I mean, the trouble with a lot of DC heroes is they're just poorly defined. You know, it's like the Speed Force. Like, so I guess my problem is, in the show, if the Flash is going to encounter a problem, ideally, I know what he's capable of. Maybe he's gonna uncover some new ability or something like that. But there'll be like in episode 7, it's like, oh no, this thing's stopping him. But like episode 4, he clearly like ran this fast. Like he should be having no problem stopping this thing. Like his powers seem inconsistently strong in the show, which is a little annoying. But the writing on the whole is good, so that's fine.
That's my problem with most productions on CW as it stands. Like, okay, I'm gonna reveal something here. I was like an avid like Supernatural fangirl for a long time.
Okay.
And so I watched it from beginning to season 5, and I was like, hey, this is pretty good. And then after season 5, they were just like, all right, we've left the reservation. We're doing all kinds of shit that we said we would never do.
Oh.
And things that are clearly established as things that you can do and can't do, they don't apply anymore because X reason. And
That's irritating.
And I mean, it wasn't a great show. Like, let's be honest. It's two good-looking guys, you know, killing things.
So I've never
and
watched
that's
it, but it always just seemed like inferior Buffy to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I've heard. I've never seen Buffy, but that's what I heard, and I probably wouldn't disagree. Like, I won't sit here and defend it. I'm like, dude, it's just two really good-looking guys doing stuff. Yeah.
I know my sister really likes it, but I don't know if she watched it recently.
And that's kind of like the recipe for most CW like productions. It's like, we get some really attractive dudes, get the teenage girls in here. So I'm wary of it.
Are you gonna be okay? Or should I run to you?
Yeah. No, I got it.
Okay.
We just got. Oh, he's a badass.
I forgot to kill this guy. So I had to run all the way back and kill him.
Deadlift's men will try to kill you the entire time, but
Come on, buddy. Chill out. I wish you would hit my shield.
Like,
give me a reason.
I actually want to watch Arrow because I really, really like John Barrowman, and I really, really like this other guy's name I don't remember, but there's two actors in it who play bad guys, and I just adore them. But I hear it's not the best show. Like, I hear
what?
It has a really irritating thing where people get really upset and hold grudges for episodes, for seasons, based off of like a reasonable lie.
Exactly, yeah. I watched the first season and I liked it. But my husband did not. Like, he was like, listen, if you know anything about Green Arrow, this show is terrible. Yeah. And he's like a huge comic book, you know, Green Arrow fan, so he was just like, look, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So I worked in a comic shop for 3 years. I don't know that much about the Green Arrow, but my friend who loves Green Arrow, he watches the show because he feels obligated to, but he's like, yeah, it's not good.
Oh, you should never watch something because you feel obligated.
But it all ties in, and maybe it'll get good eventually. I don't know what his logic is.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want to be like, I don't remember any of that. Oh, I should catch up.
Yeah. Well, also they're working on making, like, you know, one cohesive world. Like, there's always crossovers with the Flash, and they're working on that new, like, group thing. I don't know what it's called.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember what it's called either.
That thing.
That thing there.
Boom! Butt slapped.
Did you watch the Batman Superman movie?
I haven't yet. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to it. I don't know that I'll get to in theaters, but I kind of want to.
It was good.
I mean, I just want to see people punch each other well, and then I hear it delivers on that.
It does. Oh, if you're looking for action, you'll have fun with it.
I can ignore I don't want story. Like, so, if I had a fast forward button, that'd be sweet. But I think I can sit through it.
Even then,
it's not terrible.
The story isn't badly done.
Okay.
I mean, it's not. I mean, there are some questionable things.
Okay.
But unless you're like you're hardcore into one or the other, you're like, all right, listen. But other than that, it's not terrible.
Okay.
But I went in with very low expectations, and I was pleasantly surprised. So.
The trick is keeping those expectations low, so I don't get disappointed.
Right. Exactly. Because I was like, okay, and like I was one of the few people that as soon as I saw Ben Affleck as Batman, I was like, you know what? I don't care what anybody says.
If George Clooney can do it, Ben Affleck can do it.
Right. And the thing is, I'm super guilty of really loving those like really shitty movies.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like bad movies.
I like Val Kilmer Batman.
I do too. Oh, I love Val Kilmer Batman.
I just like Val Kilmer.
He was so... What, Val, who hurt you? What happened to you?
What was he? He was in something recently I watched. It was like a Funny or Die movie, like a 40-minute movie. He played Samuel Clemens, Mark Twain. It's just really weird to see Val Kilmer. He's put on weight, but he still looks good.
He looks healthy. What am I doing? What are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing. We have a thing to turn in. We have a thing to pick up over there. Let's do that one. We gotta activate the jump pad so it can throw us far enough, I think.
There we go. But like, no, if you like Batman, like if you really honest to truly love Batman and you see this, you'll be like, dude, Batman was the best part of this whole movie.
That goes
If
without
you
saying.
really like, yeah, if you really like Superman,
I just
then
hate Superman. I don't love Batman.
I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of Superman. I think that Superman as an idea is kind of dumb. But
I don't find him terribly interesting or compelling.
yeah, it's like he's Superman, of course.
That's fine.
But,
It's like One Punch Man is Superman, but done well.
excuse me.
Like an all-powerful being that's interesting.
But yeah, he's just bored though. Like he's so bored and disinterested in everything that's happening around. He's like, I just want a challenge, guys. Somebody please.
It's a weird mix because that's definitely true, but he's also super like unaware of a lot of the stuff that goes on around him.
It's true, and that makes it funnier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Most
man,
things.
I love
Oh,
that
oops.
show.
Dang it! The pad's back there. I went too far. I gotta walk around again.
Oh, distress. I was following you. This is what happens.
I watched an anime on Netflix. It came out in 2008, but I finished it up last week. It's called Samurai Flamenco, and it's very similar to One Punch Man in terms of like heightening and pacing and whatnot. Okay, I did it.
I've heard of it and I've never seen it. I miss Netflix sometimes.
It's good. It's got good stuff. Oh, it's got less stuff now. They recently put Documentary Now on, which is a great little parody thing done by a couple of ex-SNL guys who I quite like. Fred Armisen and Bill Hader.
Ooh.
Each episode's a parody of a specific documentary. So I actually went back and watched a couple of them. It's interesting.
That's my thing. I love documentaries. I can sit still and watch a documentary. I can't watch a series though.
Yeah.
I
Series.
am horribly boring.
I think that's one reason why I don't watch as much stuff as it airs anymore, is because I won't finish it to completion. But if something's all the way out, I'm more likely to watch the whole thing.
Oh, that's true. Actually, yes, that's very true. Okay, this is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna fail horribly at this.
This is the hardest boss for me when I played through solo. Like I wasn't powerful enough yet, so I died several times trying to do it.
But he's just like
He's
he
all
has such
over the
good
place.
control of the area.
Yes.
Screw you, deadlift. You're mean.
You're gonna be
I don't
dead.
like you. I'll lift your dead body. What's
Yeah.
up?
I'm one Pandora's box you don't want to open.
There you go.
Oh, he's got lasers. Isn't that
Yeah, he does.
fancy? Oh, I forgot about the homing frack stuff. Little electric balls of crap.
I really love the use of lasers in this game too. Ugh. I just... What? Oh my god. No, don't throw your balls at me. I'm intensely uncomfortable.
Bad touch.
No, he comes. He comes from the north. Oh.
I'm assuming you don't watch SNL, because nobody watches SNL. But
You know what? I'll watch skits like every now and then. Like I'll watch pieces of SNL, but I won't watch it.
I mean, that's fair, because I can't remember the last time there's been an SNL episode where every skit was worth watching. But I still watch it
You know
weekly.
what though? You gotta give them props though. They do that every week too, and it's
More or less.
hard.
Yeah, it is.
That's hard.
Well,
I'll give credit where credit's due.
I can't remember where I was going with this, but do you want this laser?
No, man,
good.
you go for it.
Okay. But there's a really good skit
friend.
this past week because what's his name was the host? Tyrion Lannister. I'm blanking on his name. But he had a really good musical number talking about space paints.
Oh, nice.
This pistol is actually really good if you like Jacobs.
I do not do well with
Oh,
Jacobs.
I love Jacobs for shotguns and pistols, and maybe sniper rifles. But no,
shotguns I can see. The only Jacobs I like is the Electrics Jacobs that you get from Zarpedon, that little side quest.
Oh, yeah, the only elemental Jacobs.
Now you've got the digistruct.
Which is weird.
Turn on one of my
Yeah.
zoomies
Awesome.
in the Dara way station. Get yourself there, but be
You know what I want to
careful.
see?
Scavs
I want to see
will take over
a
that place after
Borderlands Rick and Morty crossover. I think that'd be
That
really
would be
appropriate.
interesting.
Ooh, it's a very nice
Rick
pistols.
and Morty is great.
I
You know
like
what?
that.
I lied to you. The last thing that I finished watching was Rick and Morty as well.
Good.
Alongside One Punch Man.
I have a friend who hasn't watched either One Punch Man or Rick and Morty. I'm like, you gotta do it, man.
Dude, you have to bite the bullet and do it.
Both of those things are important. If I had to pick one, I'd say Rick and Morty, but they're both super
Yes.
important.
I would say Rick and Morty as well.
I'm gonna take these and sell them. I'm full.
Do the thing. Oh, you're full. Okay, well
already
then I
full.
will also. Oh, that's right.
Because Rick and Morty kind of reminds me of Venture Bros, but more generic parodies. Like Venture Bros will parody a very specific superhero or a very specific music video, and then Rick and Morty was kind of just like general like pop culture sci-fi stuff.
Just step into one.
Yeah.
But the humor is very similar. Where are we going?
Maybe that's why I never really got into Venture.
It's
Like, I was
wait,
just
it's
like,
very niche.
I tried. What? Oh, hello, Kragan friend.
Right
you just
behind you.
sneak up on me? You're
Surprise!
just chilling back there.
I just finished Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. These things are remarkably similar to Blood Dragons.
Oh man, how was it anyway?
It was good. It was very, very short. It was extremely short. Like, you could beat this story campaign in probably less than 2 hours. I did a little bit of the side missions, not all the side missions, and I did it in, I think, less than 3 hours. So it's good. I mean, I guess it doesn't overstay its welcome. The joke doesn't really get old, because it doesn't have long enough to, but I would have appreciated a little more, I think. It felt a little underwhelming, I guess, at the end.
I want a copy of Far Cry Primal, and I've played like maybe 10 minutes of it, and I was like, this is pretty good, and then I never played it again.
Oh no.
And I'm like, I need to play it, because I've never played a Far Cry game.
Yeah, Blood Dragon was my
So-
first one. Which is probably not a good
So I
one.
was like,
it's
okay.
different.
Yeah, probably not good to base like an opinion of a series on it, but it was fun. I thought it was really pretty, and it was interesting to play and different from what I've played before.
They're
So
a little more stealth oriented than I thought. I thought it was going to be like a first person shooter, like a Wolfenstein or something, but stealth played a bigger role than I anticipated, which is a good thing, I think.
yeah, it's nice to be pleasantly surprised by things.
Yeah. And I got
Always
this.
the trick is always keep below expectation of just everything. Be unimpressed by
Yes.
all things.
Just grumpy cat your way through life.
Yes, you'll be much happier. I promise you.
Sort of.
Well, you'll be happy when the payoff is there, but the road to the payoff will be miserable. It's
Yeah.
fine.
This is the last will and testament of Tom Thorson, doll captain. Deadlift scabs are
I apparently have a reputation as being hard to please, because whenever I try to describe something I like to somebody, I kind of try to downplay it, because I don't want to overhype them. I don't want them to be disappointed when they play it, or watch it, or whatever it is, but it means that I don't use as glowing vocabulary when I describe things I like, so my friends think I just don't like things. Like, no, I like it. I just don't want you to, to think it's
I
the
don't want
second
to
coming.
pigeonhole you into liking it.
It's the best video game of all time! Which is why I'm terrible, like, when I write Steam reviews, I always feel like no one's gonna like this, because it's not, like, as sensationalistic as the popular reviews.
I say, well, the thing is, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you just want to be fair and like give an actual opinion as opposed to
I'm
like.
an engineer, so I value accuracy.
There you go. I feel you on that. Like and see, and like I'm a sensationalist, like at heart. Like if I really like something, regardless of what anybody says or what logic, I'm like, I love this game. But if somebody disagrees with me, I'm like, well, that's cool. Like I don't really care.
I'm totally
Like,
that way
don't-
too.
But man, I will just like nobody can say anything wrong about Borderlands in my eyes. I love Borderlands more than life itself.
Oh wow, it's quite strong.
It is. Like I'll be like, yes, this was terrible, but it was Borderlands, so it's fine. But it just depends. I don't know.
Did you do all the DLC for the Borderlands 2?
Yes.
Because the big game hunt, that final boss is so funny.
Oh man.
When he falls from the stairs.
I think. Oh, hello, badass friend. Oh God, he's a looker.
He's look good.
He's
This thing's
handsome.
called Pebbles. Isn't that
Be
a Pebble
friends
like
with him.
a smartwatch?